Tenants at airports have had a challenge historically reporting maintenance or safety issues that they've discovered in the areas that they lease. Esri's developed a set of tools that allow tenants at airports to quickly report issues, whether they're maintenance or safety, on mobile devices. And this is that application. So I'm an employee as a tenant, and I enter in my secure ID number. And this mobile form allows me to quickly report on issues, whether they're safety, heating, cooling, or plumbing, and then automatically be able to send information in a text message or an SMS through an email to an individual at the airport who is responsible for maintaining or repairing issues that are safety or maintenance related. So I'm going to report a safety issue as a tenant that I discovered while at the fuel tanks. I saw that there was a leak in the fuel tank coming out of the JP4 fuel tanks. I took a picture of that and then attached it to this report on my mobile device. And then I simply click on the map where I'm standing, or if I needed to, I could just tap in the area where I discovered that leak, whether it's through my GPS or through the map, and then I submit that information, which gets tagged with the lat long. And then automatically a push notification would go to the maintenance personnel or the safety people at the airport, who would then be able to use this dashboard to see the list of all the maintenance or safety reports that have been reported by their tenants. And I could use a filter to easily identify those reports that were issued most recently. These are the 2 that were issued today. And this is applicable in this app for more than one airport. But if you manage only one airport, then of course this would be focused on just that one specific airport. So I could see photographs, the location where those issues were reported, and any other details about that report. So as we zoom in here to El Paso, we'll notice that there was the jet fuel that was leaking out of that tank that was reported by that tenant immediately showed up in my dashboard. So now I could segregate out those reports based on date times. You can see last week there were that many that were reported. Of that list, then I can see those that are high in their severity or based on the date and time that those were reported. I'm then able to then toggle through the entire list and see things like this gate that was left open, which was obviously a security issue here at the airport. So again, interactive, easy to configure, web-based, and secure. So these are categorized based on the types of issues that have been reported by my tenants. I could go in there and then easily segregate out all those. Maybe I'm supervising just the maintenance of any electrical issues, and I could then identify just those electrical issues that need my focus and exactly where in the terminal they're located. That has been a challenge before when tenants needed to report issues, and it was difficult to actually fix where in the terminal those issues actually resided or sat. And now with this app, because the mobile device allows the person reporting to collect location information automatically or by tapping on the map, it makes it much, much quicker and easier for someone to be able to identify where. Something as simple as a leak of a sink can be reported here. Like you see, a tenant reported that leak. Again, these are web-based and then connect directly to these mobile devices that report these surveys or these incidences or issues securely on the web. Here we can see another issue. It was a safety issue. It looks like there was a door left open. So again, we can take these data and then consume them in this dashboard and share them securely with maintenance personnel or safety individuals who oversee and respond to those issues or discrepancies. These are other reports that weren't classified as safety or any other type, and we can see details about them because they're reported that way in the form. There was an IT issue that was reported, some computers that weren't working at this airport. So very, very simple and intuitive to use to then be able to segregate out and then identify the location of the issue and exactly what's wrong, including being able to see it. There's some seats that were worn in this hold room, and the tenant wanted to report that, so maintenance could then come out and either replace those seats or repair them. Keep in mind too, There's data associated with all these reports, and you have access to that data. You own it, you maintain it, you can share it, export it, and then understand it in a tabular sense. So that's what we're looking at here is the table of data that came directly from that form. And users could then take this information and then see details about it in the table rather than seeing it directly through a dashboard. Exporting that out for reports is also intuitive with these tools.